We're gonna drill low singles today, and we're gonna start very basic. Go ahead and bend your knees. We're just gonna start assuming our partner is just in a good square stance. Okay, I can do low singles if my partner is in a staggered stance, but this often limits me to attacking one leg. As you guys know, John Smith, he's like the greatest college wrestling coach ever, and he's also one of the greatest wrestlers ever. This was like his go-to move. We're just gonna start with very basic low single entries. From here, when I'm doing a low single, I want to be close enough that I can palm the back of my partner's head. If I can't do this, I'm a bit far, all right? So if I'm here, it means I'm a bit far. If I'm super athletic, I can get away with it. So I should be able to touch the back of my partner's head with either hand. Another thing, which a lot of people are gonna mess up on when we do this low single, is you're gonna try to shoot with your head down. Don't do that. Lower your level, okay? Notice how my hand goes down to the mat and my chest drops to my knee. All right, this is gonna save you a lot of energy in the long run, and it's also, you're not gonna be as exposed as if you're trying to shoot in with a rounded back and your head down.
Before we get back to the video, guys, if you're enjoying this video and you want to support me and you want to learn more, you can click the link above. It's going to pop up, or go to brandonreed3x.com/store to find any of my takedown for BJJ instructionals. You can also go to brandonreed3x.com/email to join my daily email list, where I give tips and tricks about wrestling, jiu-jitsu, and kind of just do a daily journal so I can share with you guys like what's going through my mind. Anyways, guys, let's get back to the video.
Again, guys, partner, don't just stand up like this right now, okay? The low single works just fine if the guy's standing up like this. It doesn't matter, but like, let's be athletes, right? Bend your knees, get your chest over your knees. So when we're doing this, right, since I'm the attacker, I'm gonna have a lead leg. That means one leg is gonna be forward and one leg is gonna be back. This is called a staggered stance if you're new, all right? If my legs are next to each other, this is called a square stance. My partner is gonna be in this square stance where his feet are next to each other. I'm gonna be in a staggered stance. The leg that is forward is the leg I'm shooting on. I'm touching, I know I'm close enough to my partner. I'm bringing my chest to my knee and my hands are gonna touch the mat. From here, my knee is gonna drop forward. I'm almost gonna get as close as I can to my partner's foot naturally. And my knee is touching the mat and my elbow on the same side is trying to touch the mat, okay? The wider that my elbow is, the worse that this is, okay? We need to try to get our elbow down to the mat. Again, I'm here, I lower my level, my knee is gonna drop as close to his foot as I can. My elbow and hand are gonna drop to the mat behind his heel. At the same time, the side of my forehead is gonna go into my partner's knee, and I'm gonna have a post hand. The reason I have this post hand is so I'm not just falling over, all right? It's like a table, okay? I'm giving myself 4 legs, all right? Here, I'm in, my head is up. What I do not wanna do is have my head behind my partner's knee. I also do not want my head out here. I want my head inside of my partner's knee. I want my elbow down and my hand down. So even without my partner, I'm here. My elbow is not off the mat. My elbow is not flared up. My elbow is down and my hand is down. My post hand is out. That way I have a stable base. I'm gonna lower my level. I'm gonna drop my knee right in front of his toe, and I'm gonna drop my elbow and hand also. At the same time, this hand is gonna be here posted, my elbow staying on the mat, and my head right above my eye, right, is gonna go on the inside of his knee. Now when we're doing this, guys, do not spaz out and try to break your partner's knee. For now, do not finish the takedown, guys. Just get to the shot. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes your partner is not going to be in a square stance. They're gonna be in a staggered stance. He's gonna have 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. It doesn't really matter. That means I'm gonna take the low single on that side. So if both of his feet are next to each other, I can shoot on either leg. If this leg is back, no longer is that leg available, okay? I can try to shoot at it. I'm probably gonna get in trouble if I shoot at the back leg. Now guys, you probably have felt the distance now, right? Like once you've kind of got it down, you no longer need to do this anymore. Does it make sense? Like with the more experience, you'll kind of know your bubble. Does that make sense, guys? Like the better you get at this, the more you'll know your bubble. So you guys can keep using the hand, but you really don't have to. A lot of times, again, if you watch John Smith, because he's really good at this, what he'll do is, you can stay in your stance, right? He'll be out here, and then he'll just start to walk in, and shoot to it immediately, right? Because he knows his bubble, right? If this line that's on the mat is the distance between me and him, I know that, right? I'm gonna feel that, okay? There's not that many setups to a low single because it's an outside shot. Just like a blast double from the outside, there's not that many setups. It's mostly timing. So if you're still not comfortable, you can touch to make sure you're close enough. When our partner has one lead leg, we're gonna attack that leg. Same thing, I'm lowering my chest to my knee, okay? I'm not shooting my knee down. You're gonna end up hurting your knee if you do that, okay? Most likely. I'm lowering my chest down to my knee, and then my knee is going down, and I'm posting in. So we're assuming our partner's in a staggered stance, because I know one group is gonna do this. Put your legs in a square stance. This is not what we're doing. We're not doing square stance right now, okay? We're in a staggered stance. We can measure distance if we want. If we don't want to do that anymore, that's totally fine if you feel like you're close enough, right? We lower our chest to our knee. We're not shooting our back down. We're lowering our chest to our knee, and then our hand's gonna drop, and our head is gonna go onto the inside of my partner's knee. I do not want my head all the way down. I do not want my head on the outside. This is not necessarily bad, it just takes us into some different attacks. I want my forehead right above my eye, inside of his knee. Does that make sense, guys?
Yeah.
All right, do not finish the takedown. Just get in there, all right? Make sure your head's inside the knee, and make sure you guys start with the stagger stance.